We have now created a computer. I showed you, Grace Hopper. It can be deployed broadly all over the world, easily. And as a result, every data center, every server will have generative AI capability.
It would not be a false statement if anyone made a comment that 2023 is the year of artificial intelligence. It is so obvious that AI is coming up with new innovations by the day, and here's the newest update on the same. So imagine a scenario where you view a statue getting life just like a 3D model. Anyone would be awestruck. Such are the capabilities of AI. Wondering why AI is in the news again? Well, the reason is obvious. For someone must have come up with a competitive language model outperforming the previous one. Recently, Nvidia's new AI model, Neuralangelo, which turns 2D videos into detailed 3D structures, has been unveiled, generating curious responses around the world regarding its capabilities, and it is just one among the army of tools introduced by Nvidia at the conference on computer vision and pattern recognition. These projects encompass a wide range of topics, including pose estimation, 3D reconstruction, and video generation. Neuralangelo effectively recovers dense scene structures of large-scale indoor and outdoor scenes with extremely high accuracy. How many of you know what Neuralangelo is? Does the name ring a bell? Remembering some ancient sculptor whom you admire? Yes, it is Michelangelo. Why is it so? It is an ode to the world's most famous sculptor and painter, Michelangelo, known for the Renaissance sculpture David, painting of the Sistine Chapel ceiling, and many other masterpieces. AI capabilities can even make stunning sculptures similar to Michelangelo's. Okay, just imagine a lifelike vision from blocks of marble from Michelangelo's sculpture. In short, Neuralangelo, like Michelangelo, sculpts mesmerizing 3D structures from blocks of digital information. It is as simple as that. But let us be more specific for the sake of our studies. It is a new AI model for 3D reconstruction by Nvidia Research. Its capabilities are different from the previously released AI bots, which are mostly restricted by audio and text features. This is where Neuralangelo makes an impact. It uses neural networks to turn 2D video clips from any device, for example, cell phone or even drone capture, into detailed 3D structures, generating lifelike virtual replicas of buildings, sculptures, and other real-world objects. Do you know it can even make a 3D out of roof shingles, panes of glass, and smooth marble? It uses a technique called photogrammetry, where photos are used as the primary medium for the measurement of physical objects. If you're wondering about the authenticity, Neuralangelo has even made a demonstration when it reconstructed building interiors and exteriors with a detailed 3D model of the park at Nvidia's Bay Area campus. But is this a first-of-a-kind demonstration? Not exactly. There's nothing new about the concept of Neuralangelo. Last year, Nvidia's research revealed the 3D MoMA, the new tool that easily turns photos into 3D objects. The company claimed that it allows architects, designers, and game developers to import objects into a graphics engine so that they can manipulate them digitally. This can be astounding, but it can create virtual objects for their projects using smartphone footage. Now comes the important part as to how it's different from other AI models. The previously released AI models have struggled to reconstruct 3D scenes. It was unable to accurately capture repetitive texture patterns, homogeneous colors, and strong color variations. Neuralangelo adopts instant neural graphics primitives, the technology behind Nvidia Instant Nerve, to help capture this finer detail. Another major attribute of it is that the model selects several frames that capture different viewpoints, like an artist considering a subject from multiple sides to get a sense of depth, size, and shape. This approach enables the model to grasp the scene's depth, size, and shape. Neuralangelo builds on a concept that allows for far larger and more detailed spaces and objects to be imported. It surpasses previous methods in its fidelity to real-world textures. Instant Nerve. The previous model had a lot of potential, but the results were not perfect. The generated 3D models aren't as crisp as reality is, and we often lack detailed structures of real-world scenes. They definitely look like AI-generated objects that are a bit cartoonish, and there was Instant NGP, which works with hash grids and codings, which is basically a way to prepare the data from our images and camera viewpoint to feed it to the neural network for the reconstruction of the model. This is one must know how exactly it works in real time. Neuralangelo's AI creates a rough 3D representation of the scene, like a sculptor starting to change the subject's shape. It then optimizes the render to sharpen the details, just as a sculptor painstakingly hews stone to mimic the texture of the fabric or a human figure. The final result is a 3D object or large-scale scene that can be used in virtual reality applications. For instance, creative professionals can use the 3D outcome in design applications editing them further for use in art, video game development, and robotics. And for those who are still finding it difficult to navigate through the new AI, Nvidia has released a detailed explanation of how Neuralangelo works. It shows how it can translate intricate details in a video, such as glass and smooth marble, into 3D. The pitch is this AI will help speed up workflows of creatives and unlock 3D virtual worlds and assets to new industries and not replace jobs. What are the possibilities? How can it bring out a change in our lives is what makes it different and capable. It has numerous applications for various industries and encourages further research and development. It'll enable developers to easily import detailed objects into virtual environments for video game development, robotics, or industrial digital twins. To be specific, it is of great value to the gaming industry. Gaming developers can now easily recreate the real world in the digital world. It would enable developers to import detailed objects, whether small statues or massive buildings, into virtual environments. The tool is powerful enough that drone video of a large space can be converted into a massive 3D object or image of any variety that can be made. The resulting large-scale scene can be used in virtual reality applications, digital twins, or robotics development. Thus, with Neuralangelo, working on creative work has been made easy. It'll just hasten the workload of the creatives in the industry by allowing them to easily reconstruct a subject or a world in a digital environment. And that too, it does in milliseconds. This is quite commendable because this clearly pointed out the flaws in the previous model. After having numerous discussions on AI, it is imperative to understand why it is gaining so much influence and attention. As AI is gaining importance, so does fraud and malpractice. So it is essential to address the folly while going forward. So what do you think is the solution? Recently, almost all companies are assured of the potential of AI to make the world a better place to live in. This has led to a surge in competition for superiority and recognition. This was evident when OpenAI announced a $1 million cybersecurity grant program to boost AI-powered security and to foster high-level AI and cybersecurity discourse. Its aim is to encourage the coordination of like-minded individuals to work efficiently. This indirectly means more competition. It also aims to work with defenders across the globe to change the power dynamics of cybersecurity through the application of AI. It is also said that they will prioritize projects intended to be licensed or distributed for maximal public benefit and sharing. So in a way, it works for the greater good, hence very much appreciable. So let us hope that with innovations comes an awareness of how to use AI efficiently. Many are indeed working to foster the development of advanced AI technologies that can detect and mitigate deepfake-related threats, thereby enhancing the security and trustworthiness of digital media and online interaction. Such a change can positively make a huge impact on the way AI is currently projected as the reason for job loss and creativity being hampered. AI has made every work both easier and fun to deal with. Its technology is so incredibly good that it makes the competition almost negligible. For more interesting videos on AI and its latest news, click on the subscribe button and push that notification bell to get regular updates on the same topics. So until next time, try out these cool AI technologies.